All right, we're back with Claudio Kirchmair from Austria, one of Europe's most consistent players. Claudio, welcome to the coverage booth.
I greet you.
It's the first time you're here. How come that we've never had you here before?
Because I was not so successful in the last few years.
All right. It's your third time in Bochum.
Yeah.
For the third YCS.
Yeah.
What happened at the first European Championship in Bochum in 2006?
Yeah. Bad, for my bad, I was not qualified, so I was not here, but I know that.
So you're saying you're no longer as good as you used to be at the moment?
Yeah.
In 2006, you were not good enough back then?
Yeah.
All right, so when is your high? When is your high in those years?
So my best years were 2008 and 2009, where I, 2008, I finished second place at the European Championship in Amsterdam.
Okay.
And at the World, I finished fourth place.
All right, yeah, it's
and then 2009, I finally managed to win my nationals, which was
all right, yeah, in Austria.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened after that?
What happened after that? I traveled a lot, played I was also one of the few players who started to travel to American events.
Yes, I remember that.
By plane, because I was working and I have enough of money. And so, yeah, I enjoyed the game, and I also, it was in my school time, so I had a lot of time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And fully concentrate. And at some point, I started working, started to study, and lost a little bit the focus.
So life has caught up with you,
yeah.
And there's less time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Now.
Yeah.
But you're still going to the events. Did something change? Do you have a different goal when you're coming to these events nowadays?
Yeah, at the moment, I'm more focusing on helping my friends, to have good results. My best moment was when Patrick won the YCS in London.
Patrick Reeder, yeah?
Yeah, because I prepared a lot with him, and so it was
it felt like...
Yeah, my apprentice
surpassed
myself.
Surpassed the master. Oh, that's a great story. Okay, and you're not just doing that for Patrick, but for a couple of guys.
Yeah, in the earlier years, I supported Holger Erkoc a lot and built his decks, and I also had a good teamwork with Michael. He was also one of the reasons why I was such successful 2008 and 2009, because we were a very good tag team.
Okay, I see. All right. So for this year, how was your preparation this time? Are you coming prepared, or are you still life is too busy?
No, I'm coming more prepared than for YCS Prague, because for YCS Prague I did not prepare at all.
Okay.
But this time I managed to learn how to play Necrods.
Oh, that's a very good strategy, yeah.
I read a lot of coverages about it, from the last tournaments and tech picks, and of course YouTube tech features, etc.
All right, so what did you come up with? Is your Necros deck anything special in some regard?
No, but I just understand I can play around the cards and
So you're saying it is more important to be familiar with the deck and how it works and how to counter it than it is to coming up with fancy ideas for tech cards in your deck?
Because if you understand how the deck works, then you will understand what cards you have to play and why. And I'm best with control decks, and the Necros deck currently with Solemn Scolding is more built that you you get to a point where your opponent can break your board and you win afterwards. So you don't win by pushing plenty damage, you win because you lock him, with Jin, for example.
Right, okay.
Or other cards.
Good. What other decks are you expecting this weekend, and why did you go with Necros instead of Satella Knights?
Okay, first of all, I go with Necrods because it's the most consistent deck. It's unfair. It's like Dragon Ruler.
Okay.
First turn, you set up your graveyard, and on the second turn, you can OTK from your graveyard, which is
yeah, sounds pretty
insane.
Good.
And the rest of the decks, I guess Satella Knight, because now they got, with the Star Seraph cards, they got a lot of card advantage. Star Seraph also helps Shador, because Shador had the problem that there were only a few good light monsters, light attribute monsters, and now they can play, everyone played Light Swan monsters and Chaos Dragons, but they're not that great in that format. Okay. But now with the new Star Seraph card, they have, every card which says, I draw a card when I'm summoned is good. So they have,
yeah. All right. So and why did you not go for these decks? Because Necros is that much more consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the best deck.
But if you're playing against them, are you going to feel happy in your spot?
It depends. Like if my opponent starts with 4 back rows with mistake and
then
all that nasty stuff, then and you don't have you out, then you just lose game 1.
All right. So what would be your ideal tournament? You're playing against who in what round? Like what deck in all the rounds? What do you want to face all weekend long?
I guess in the first 3 rounds, I want to have easy matchups. I like batteryman decks.
Okay.
Or like we are in Germany, and the most important thing that you have to know about tournaments in Germany is you will face Chamber for sure, 100%. It's every time if you play a device S.
That's valuable advice.
It's a German thing.
Okay.
To play Chamber.
I thought it was big in the UK, to be honest.
No, like even at nationals, Chamber tops.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I remember that.
Like
runner up,
no one
I think,
thinks
in
about
1
the
year.
deck, and then suddenly Chamber. Hello.
But you're also prepared for Chamber.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Claudio. Best of luck this weekend. I really want to see you in day 2 and in the top 64, of course. And maybe you can go all the way again. That would be... What's your goal for the weekend?
A goal? I need to top again because my last top is over like a year ago. I think YCS Paris was the last time.
And you know those Yu-Gi-Oh guys watching, if you didn't top last weekend, you're no longer, you don't exist in the community. They're like, who's this Claudio Kirchmair guy he's talking to?
Watch out, I'm coming back.
All right, thank you so much. And
thank you.
like I said, best of luck this weekend.